Hello friends, you can log on to primeaptacademy.com to access complete free video courses. So this is the question from CAT 2001 paper. So the question says, answer these questions based on the data given below. There are 6 companies 1 through 6. All of these companies use 6 operations A through F. The following graph shows the distribution of efforts put in by each company in these 6 operations. So we see a graph over here. I see company on x-axis, company 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I see distribution of effort on y-axis, and I see A, B, C, D, E, F like this for each company. So to understand the graph, what I'll do is I'll take any one of the company and we'll understand the graph for it. For the other companies, it will follow the same logic. So for company 1, operation A uses 17.7% of the effort. Operation B, there is 17.6% of the effort. C is 9.8% of the effort, D is 15.7% of the effort, E 23.5% of the effort, and F 15.7% of the effort. So that is how the data is presented. Now we look at the questions based on this data. So the question says, suppose effort allocation is interchanged between operations B and C, then C and D, and then D and E. If companies are ranked in ascending order of effort in E, what will be the rank of company 3? So first we'll understand what this means. So let me write these operations B, C, D and E. These are the 4 operations I've written because these are the operations we have to take into account. So first the interchange happens between B and C. So first step, when the interchange happens between B and C, the C comes over here and the B goes over there. Okay. So after the first interchange, this becomes C and this becomes B. So B is the new C now. Okay. Then there is D and then there is E. Then after the second interchange, now this C and D is interchanged. So C and D is new B, old B is the new C now. So now the interchange happens like this. So now the situation becomes C, D, here B and E. And then finally the interchange happens between D and E, then D. So this D now is this original B. So the interchange is happening like this. So it becomes C, D, E, B. Now if you look at it, over E, so B has moved from here to here. So B is now the new E. And we have to rank them in ascending order of effort in E. Okay. So the B, so original B has become new E. So what we have to just see the ascending order of original B. So whatever the ascending order of original B, that will be the ascending order. So over here, if I do the ascending order of original B, company 4 will come first because it has the smallest B, 10.3. Then it is 16.1, company 5. Then it is 16.4, company 3. Then it is 16.7 is company 2, and then finally 1 and 6 will have the highest spot, okay, or like the last spot because they are the highest, 17.6 and 17.6. We are only worried about company 3. So company 3 over here has the third spot. So 1, 2 and 3. So company 3 has the third spot. So answer option B, 3 is the correct answer for us. Okay, we'll look at the next question of the set now. So this next question says, a new technology is introduced in company 4 such that the total effort for operations B through F get evenly distributed among these. These means again B through F. Okay. These over here means again B through F. So total operations in B through F is evenly distributed among B through F. Okay. What is the change in percentage of effort in operation E? So now if you look at it, it is in company 4. Company 4 we have here. Here B through F, that means if I ignore this A, 18.5, what do I get for the effort of B through F? That will be 100 minus 18.5. Okay, or you can just add up these things. So that will come out to be the same. 100 minus 18.5 is 81.5. Now 81.5 is divided evenly among B through F. So each of them will get how much? 81.5 divided by 5. which is 16.3. Okay, 16 5s are 80, 0.3 into 5 is 1.5. Yeah, so it is 16.3. So now each of them gets 16.3. So now what is the change in operation E? So operation E has also become 16.3. All of them have become 16.3. So from 28.6, it has gone down to 16.3. So there is a drop of 12.3%. A drop of 12.3. That means a reduction of 12.3. Answer option A is correct here. All right. Now we'll look at the final question of this set. So this question says, suppose the companies find that they can remove operations B, C and D and redistribute the effort released equally among the remaining operations. Then which operation will show the maximum across all companies and all operations? Okay. When they say maximum across all companies, all operations, that is like, if you look at it right now, what is the maximum across all companies, all operations? It is this 28.6 and 28.6. There is nothing more than that. So this is the right now the maximum across. Now, but the question is not saying that. The question is saying now that what you do is you remove operations B, C and D and redistribute that effort. Okay. So rather than calculating it, what I'll do is I'll use the options and try to figure out the answer. So company 5 is common in options C and D. So let me first figure out for that. So here it is operation F and here it is operation E. So company 5, if I go, company 5, operation E right now is 28.6. Operation F is 19.7. So if I redistribute this B, C, D, which is 16.1 plus 13 plus 7.7, I add all these three and then redistribute it among them. Each E and F will get the same amount of addition, but E starts with 28.6. So E has to be greater than F. Okay, because same redistribution will happen in E and F, and E already is more than F at the beginning. So that means over here we know that F over here is not the right answer for sure. So F has gone away. Now we'll look at operation E in company 5 and let's say operation E in company 4. Okay, or maybe company 1 we'll do. Company 1, because company 4 is almost comparable what I see. So company 1 if I do, so operation E in company 1, right now it is 23.5 here. And operation E in company 5 is 28.6. Now if I look at BCD, over here if I release BCD and here I release BCD, how much am I releasing? Here I am releasing 17.6 plus 19.8 plus 15.7. Here I am releasing 16.1 plus 13 plus 7.7. Okay. So what does that mean? So 17.6 and 16.1, if I see the gap, it is of 1.5. Okay, almost 1.5 because it is 1.5. 16.1 plus 1.5 is 17.6. So this is 1.5 larger than it. So a gap of 1.5 I am writing here. Now here it is 9.8 and it is 13. So 10 and 13 is 3 and 0.2. So that means it is a gap of 3.2 over here. So it is plus 3.2 here. Finally here 15.7 and 7.7. So gap of plus 8. Okay. So why I am taking the gaps here? Because I will see cumulatively what is the difference of addition that is taking place. Here it is 9.5 and here it is 3.2. So if I deduct 9.5 and 3.2, what do I get? 9.5 minus 3 is 6.5. 6.5 minus 0.2 is 6.3. So cumulatively 6.3 will be added, but it will be redistributed. So each of them will get somewhere like plus, when I say cumulatively 6.3 in comparison to this. So if I make this 0, because this 3.2 is deducted. So if this E remains at 28.6, this E will become 23.5 plus. Now this 6.3 is distributed among A, E and F, which is each of them will get 2.1. So it will become 23.5 plus 2.1. And if it remains at 28.6. Okay. So that means this at the maximum will never even reach 28.6. Okay, when I make a deduction such that I make this a constant value. When I say constant value, this 3.2 addition is basically adjusted here. So this will never reach 28.6 or more than this. All right. So company 1 is also ruled out. So company 1 is also ruled out. Now the option remains between company 4 and company 5. So if I look at it, company 4 and company 5, both have 28.6 and 28.6. If I look BCD over here, BCD, if I look now the effect of BC and D, what will happen? Now the base is same for both of them to start, for company E, 28.6, 28.6. Over here B is more, so it is, over here C is also more. Over here D is less, but D is less, almost 4 less. It's not even 4 less. But the addition over here, B is 6 greater than here. Here it is almost 5 greater than the C's. Okay, so the release from this BCD will be more than the release from this BCD. And when I say release, why? Because 16.1 plus 13 plus 7.7. That is a much bigger number than 10.3 plus 8.2 plus 11.2. So a release of much bigger is happening. So a much bigger value is redistributed among these companies. All right. So even though both of them are starting from the same point, this over here redistribution is more. So addition over here is taking off a larger number. So that is why company E is more than company 5E is more than company 4E. All right. So what this means is company 4 is also ruled out. So operation E in company 5 is the right answer. Okay. So that's how you solve this set.